killing any hook he get on, boosting any artist's career that he want to. Like, he's just giving out verses for charity. I'm going Drake.
All right, I like it.
Okay.
I'm going to.
You like that?
No, it was the last statement you said. I feel like the last statement is.
Are we having a disagreement about Drake being picked in the first round?
No, that's not that. No, it wasn't. No, he deserved it.
I was straight until I said the last thing. He said,
Wait. What's the
I was talking to my god brother about this. This will relate to y'all. Y'all was in the club when the song R.I.P. was like popping, like Jeezy.
R.I.P. I just killed the club.
Hey man, off of 3 shots of Henny. If I was in the club at that time,
bro, you feel like you killed the club if you bought 1 shot. Like, I'm at the bar with 1 shot. I killed the club. The whole club is mine.
As long as you drunk, you killed the club. It's up.
And like down here, maybe that would have been a thing. I know for sure if I was in Los Angeles, California, with a mustard beat like that, around people that understood like that type of BPM and that sound was they thing, I'm up.
Did you hear someone play that recently?
You know what? I was watching YG and games like
the Versus.
Okay. And like I listen, you know me, I listen to a lot of West Coast like music in general. I'm in LA back a lot. But I was just like that certain the bass. I always call it the bass guitar, not like bass as in the bass drum.
Mm-hmm.
Doom, 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 doom. That's like a California thing. So I don't know what made me think about R.I.P. I said, nah, Jeezy had one.
Jeezy killed him.
Who y'all think won that Versus?
Come on, man.
YG. Easy.
What?
Easy. And it's not saying that Game doesn't have songs.
Game got way better songs.
Pause. Huh?
It's about who won though, not just who got better songs. But go ahead.
I feel like, Game was a little drunk. He came on stage and downed a whole bottle of Don Julio. That was his thing. But at the same time, if we listen to the records, like YG don't have a 100. Like, come on now. The whole crowd was probably feeling a type of way about 100 because of Drake and Kendrick, but everybody was vibing to it.
And he stood on it. He said,
he stood on it. Like, that won it for me right there.
Hey man,
he had his homie come sing word for word off a bar.
By the way, that was his nephew. I think we can't start off the episode with bad takes. I do see what you're saying. Like, respectfully, I do see what you're saying with the Game has like. I think Game has the bigger records. Game has. Do I think Game played his tracks well? No. Hate It or Love It is bigger than anything YG has. That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
How We Do is bigger than anything YG has. That's a fact. Once we kind of get down there, because we're not gonna say YG doesn't have hits. YG has smashes.
Got a bunch of them.
YG got smashes.
So like once we get out of those two, it's just a sequence, and we're talking about just how Versus goes. Where are you playing the tracks? And I think what Game tried to do was he tried to out California. He tried to out LA YG.
He shouldn't have tried that.
And
I know, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and honestly, I think YG just played his tracks in all the right ways. And first of all, I think that was more of a showing for YG because it showed YG was like, it wasn't even like jab, knockout. It was like haymaker, jab, haymaker. Like,
but see, when I watch these verses, I don't pay so much attention to the performances. Like, I think about the music in the moment in time, and like the Game got worldwide stuff. YG got a lot of nationwide stuff. Like, I can't see them in Dubai want YG to come out there and perform.
I think Big Bank would definitely be in Dubai. Fuck Donald Trump would definitely be in Dubai. Who Do You Love would definitely be in Dubai. My nigga, which would be my hitter for over there, would definitely
that one
definitely would be in Dubai. Now, if you're talking like BPT and like stuff like that, yeah, that's kind of more regional US. But if we talking like, I think we don't think about how many hits either YG is on or
YG
like
do got smashes. YG,
yeah,
you got smashes.
YG has a discography that's kind of underplayed due to, and I don't want to just keep sounding like politically correct, but like his regional relevancy. Like when you think of YG, you think of LA, you think of the West Coast. So a lot of people be like, oh, he's over there. With the game in that, what was that, 01, he had a run, but I'm just saying from 01 to 05.
That just was an era, man.
Yeah, like
that's when rap was like rapping. Like,
yeah, like that was the thing.
This is how we do.
This is how we do.
He got more hits that everybody know, that everybody love.
Hated to love it.
That's going to perform well on the stage with a crowd. I think that's for LA, and I think that's nationwide. I can't really speak on worldwide.
Yeah, that's why I'll agree with y'all, because I'm a Game fan when it comes to rapping.
Yeah.
Because that's why I said there's two songs YG just can't touch, which is Hate It or Love It, which is This Is How We Do.
But you got to go in that bag for a verses. You right.
And yeah, and that's the thing, because it's 20 tracks. And I think that's what happens on verses that a lot of people don't like think about. Like, yo, it's 20 songs. And I think what ended up happening was YG, even certain songs that he was playing early, like he was winning them, but I was like, he's still kind of saving certain stuff in the tuck. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was a time. Now, what I do think where Game went wrong in this is that was the drunk uncle.
He got too drunk.
That's his swag, though. That's what he do. I don't know why he do that. Someone probably need to sit him down and talk to him, maybe. But he done did that on multiple interviews, multiple stages. That's how he get down. Now, whether he should or not is a whole different conversation.
Do we? I think we start needing to hold certain people accountable. I'm not saying on camera. This is a conversation from behind closed doors. But someone close to him.
Hold that nigga accountable, man. We ain't gonna see him. Tell him right on this mic. Stop drinking all that, Game. We love you, bruh. Put the liquor down.
I'm not.
It's too much. I say it. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
It's love.
Tell that man you love him.
Yeah, it's love. When you love someone, you can tell them. I see what you're saying as far as like if you got someone number, then hit them up and don't air them on the camera. But we ain't got the Game number.
Yeah, like that's kind of my thing. Also, too, is on certain stage. I always like to see like us on stages when people that look like us. When we get on these certain platforms, these certain stages, I understand show business is show business, but you don't ever want it to be like, okay, this is a show to like, nah, you just going out bad. There's a fine line.
You don't want to tear other people down on.
Well, yeah, and I don't want him to look bad. Like, like
he did look bad.
He looked bad. By the end, he looked bad.
That's why I tried to put my cape on and say he won.
Yeah, like
he win.
he looked.
He win, but
he looked bad.
I like that it was a celebration. They obviously planned out the songs together as far as the sequence.
Yes.
It was a lot of love. It was a lot of blood, gang. It was a lot of Cali. So it was more of a celebration than any other. And we say that about a lot of verses. This was the real one where it was a real brotherhood on stage. So
yeah, for sure.
It was enjoyable to watch from my viewpoint.
Yeah, and I think one of the things too that I like about this one, which was, yes, they were going kind of like track for track, but also too they were showing each other love. Like you saying, there was a lot of love shown between like when YG was rapping, Game was all in his stuff. Game was rapping sort of towards the end. YG was all over there. But hey, I know Apple Music execs ain't nobody want to jump in the middle of that. If I would have told some intern, hey, when the Game puts this bottle down, kick it to the side. Like, I need you to go kick it to the side.
He didn't give him a chance, though. He finished the whole bottle in one
like,
sitting.
I'm going to tell you how much Game drank. He drank the bottle, that's one. He started drinking YG's cup. YG looked at Game and was like, nah, it's all good, B. And Game was like, nah, this your cup? I was like, I said, nah. I said, you see.
Yeah, he was lit.
Now, when Game started dry humping the lady, that's when I was like, I'm not saying
showmanship.
No, come on, man.
That is showmanship. I ain't mad at Lil Ratchet. Now that might be a lot of Ratchet, but I ain't mad at it. It was enjoyable to watch. But at some point, maybe we showing our ass a little bit too much in front of white people. So I can understand that, but also we having fun.
I almost want to be like, which could be a topic. It's not a music topic, but like, what's the definition of good TV? What is good must see? Because like, I think that's a difference to everybody. Because for me, I'm like that. As funny as that is, I can laugh in a moment like, yo, y'all, they tripping. Mm-hmm. But it's a reality. I was like, ooh. It's like,
watching it on replay
it's kind of hard to watch.
Tough. It was tough.
And so it's like, what's good TV? What's not? I think that's going to be a different opinion for everybody. We don't got to do that now. That's a different episode. You know, that's a Patreon. Let them pay for that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, welcome to this episode and welcome to WeTM, where we talk music. You're here with the one and only JB the Truth, lover of all things music. And I'm here with Gang once again. To my left, he needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. You've seen him with Wale. You've seen him with Leon Thomas. You see him at DJ battles all over Houston. Mr. Tapped In himself and CEO of Talented Ones Media. We got Jay Shup.
Yay.
Yeah, you hear the applause in the back. You hear him. Next to him, we got a new person on the couch today. Hardly in the city, but a true H-Town representative. When he's not listening to music, he's leading the next generation of hoopers to greatness. One of the only people in the world that I will pass the aux to. We got the people's champion himself, D. Bowden.
Dang, I wouldn't even say that about myself.
Nah, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Glad to be here, man.
Chilling. Man. It's a good day.
It's a great day.
It's a great day. It's a Saturday. We vibing, and you know what I'm saying. I'm excited to get these music takes off. Hey man, these comments are funny. I'm gonna just let you know this.
I've been having a lot of fun in them
you've been
comments.
going through it.
I've been having a lot of fun.
Nah, man, I think the funniest one, and I gotta say, I don't know who this person was. You know, this wasn't like a person that had a face to the profile. They were like, yeah, man. Once I see, they was talking about you though. They were like, yeah. Once I seen the beard, bro, I knew it was.
Yeah, I went to his page. First of all, he had a beard. Second of all, I've never went back and forth that long with people. If you go back to it, we went back and forth for about 12 comments. In my opinion, I cooked the fuck out that nigga. And I would love to have, if you watching this, I would love to have you on the live and we can really go back and forth for an hour. I would love that shit. Because the shit he was saying, I'm like, what are you talking about? But people may agree with him. That's why I like having people with different opinions to have that discourse.
I kind of, once he kind of said, once I saw the beard, I knew it was cooked. I was like, I know where this is going. I don't even want to start reading this whole debacle. Like, what point was he tripping on? I'm assuming it was under one of the Drake. Was it under one of the Drake takes?
It was on one of the Drake takes. It was the phone call when people were mentioning the different. Gotcha. So basically, what he was saying was Drake's not one of the top artists because he doesn't speak about anything important. He's not talking about the Israel, what's going on in there. He basically wants him to be an activist, and I was saying, well, he's an artist, he doesn't have to be an activist, and just because he doesn't talk about world events doesn't mean he's not talking about things that are important and relatable to other people.
You know what, JB, is one time I gotta agree with you. Like, I'm not saying I always view us as like a Stephen A. and Skip Bayless type of situation.
Yeah.
You know, like we can get to the same point.
Yeah, we can agree sometimes.
Yeah,
that's
but
right.
it takes. I agree with that one. I do think a lot of people try to put their own stance on artists, and like even since the early days of Drake and the original like Big Three before all the debacle, like it was always the same. Like one talks about this, one talks about that, one talks about that, but they all were needed. I think that's the thing. Drake's lane was needed, and it is needed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a thing in art. Just because he's not talking about a certain standpoint, a certain political standpoint, I'm not going to say he's not an artist, because there are artists that you need to listen to who are taking that stance and who are making those points. So, but the fact that he attacked your beard though before
and had a beard, so that's why I really didn't understand. But I couldn't even connect the dots of what that even means. So I just kind of went right past.
I knew what it meant.
What was he trying to say?
Due to the structure of your facial hair, he like maybe your facial hair was resemblance of someone that was going to make a point like that.
I don't know. I'm handsome as hell to me. So once again,
he trying to say you ugly?
I don't know. But that's why I said I just went past it. I'm like, okay.
It's like your opinion because you funny looking.
You know, it's okay. I'll equate it to like hooping, right?
Yeah.
I always hated the boat-legged AAU hooper.
Raw.
And why we worry about what another man look like?
It's just the word raw.
Can he hoop or can he not hoop? Can he rap? Can he not rap? I don't care what a nigga look like.
Nah, bro. The bow-legged AAU hooper used to be like, for some odd reason, was always getting to the layup. I don't understand.
It's just how they move. It's
Yeah,
like they walking like a penguin, just getting to it.
They light-footed.
No, bro. It was the ugliest walk.
They getting there.
It was the ugliest walk.
They tough.
People built like a goddamn like floss stick, like the opening part of it. And all of a sudden,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then just
whatever gets it done.
Oh my goodness,
whatever gets it done. But bringing it back to music, one thing I did want to do today, have some fun with, was a starting 5 rappers draft. So there was a couple ways I thought us being able to do this. Right? Yeah, we got a hooper in the building. Maybe that is the reason that it came about. But I want to do it as doing an actual draft where we have to pick an order. So originally what I was thinking is we all just kind of give our 5. Like, these are my 5 and this is who I want on my team. But now I'm thinking, which is why I gave y'all a pad and paper so you can keep track of your picks. We go on order and we can choose the order. We can do a snake and then we actually have to draft. So if someone drafts who you want to pick, then obviously you can't pick them no more.
And is there a strategic way we're trying to form these teams? Or
and is it a timeline? Like, what? How far we going back?
We talking about people current. Active. Yeah, we talking about current.
Okay.
We're
not
talking
talking about in dead. We're not talking about past.
Yeah, we ain't talking about Pac and Biggie. We keeping it in the now. They ain't got to be recent.
You don't like the old folk. You don't like the old rappers.
Well, I just want to stay up to date. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We staying on what's going on.
I'm gonna get you on one of these journalistic pro and probs one of these days.
We can have 2 drafts. We can have a current draft, and then we can have a bench with people who aren't current if y'all want, or a whole nother, or however y'all want to do.
I feel like that might let them pay for that. Let that be a Patreon.
Say less. So to determine who's gonna go first, we can do a little rock paper scissors. So y'all can rock paper scissors, and then I'll play the winner.
It is.
So we shooting.
I see why you did that.
Shoot.
Shit, how y'all get down? Where I'm from, we don't do no shooting.
So just rock paper. All right, let's get it.
See, he do shoot because you was ready to do it a 4th time.
I was ready to do the last one.
Let's do the last one.
Okay.
We'll do the last one.
Shoot.
Okay. All right, so you go first, I go last, and then I'll go to first for the second round. Yeah, write it down just so at the end we can kind of say what we picked.
All right, cool. So I say mine. How many? So we're doing 5, right?
We're doing 5.
Okay.
And then we're going to have a producer as our coach at the end.
This guy?
No, I'm saying the coach is a producer in the game.
Oh, gotcha.
A hip-hop producer.
I got you. Shout out. I mean, my boy's a producer, too.
So whoever he say right here, I can't say.
You can't say. It's a real draft.
Damn,
and I'm going third. I don't like it.
So I can't say who I draft.
Jesus.
No, you about to tell us.
Oh, okay. Boom.
Yeah, so we starting the rap draft. We all going to draft 5 rappers. We're making a diverse team. It's no rules outside of that except it's current. And we starting with Jay Shep.
Oh, that's real easy. If you've been watching WeTM, you already know my standpoint on this artist. Living legend. Compton, California, stand up. We're gonna go Kendrick Lamar. That was simple.
K-Dot for the first pick.
Yeah, I gotta pick someone that can score and give assist.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Whether that's songwriting, whether that's lyrically killing in the bars, and then features whenever he's in his feature bag.
Okay.
Well,
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick. Who you got, D?
I'm going with the boy Wonder, Drake. I got to. I mean, come on. Album of the year. Killing any hook he get on. Boosting any artist's career that he want to. Like, he's just giving out verses for charity. I'm going Drake.
All right. I like it.
Okay.
I'm going to.
You like that?
No, it was the last statement you said. I feel like the last statement is.
Are we having a disagreement about Drake being picked in the first round?
No, that's not that. No, it wasn't. No, he deserved it.
I was straight until I said the last thing. He said,
wait. What's the pushback?
When he said giving out verses like they like
giving out for charity,
like for charity. But we was talking about relevant points, and I was like, he's not doing it anymore. But respect, I do think Drake.
That's because we ain't gonna have a Drake pod
today. He just put the Molly Santana girl on.
You know why he stopped giving out them verses. Y'all don't deserve them. Y'all ungrateful.
You right.
All right, with my first pick, I'm gonna go none other than Kanye West. Someone who can bring the creativity, someone who can create a moment, very artistic, can do a little producing as well, you feel me? Just an all-around giant in the game. With my next pick.
Oh, we knew it was like a real draft.
It's like Snake.
Got it.
I remember, this is where the strategy comes in, because one person I want to say, I don't want y'all to get him. And one person I feel like y'all not going to get him. Yeah, y'all not going to get, but it's going to go, and y'all might get him. Just, I'm going to be safe.
These people that are playing the game currently.
Yeah, I'm going to be safe, and I'm going to go ahead and get J. Cole. I need someone with the lyrical ability. I need someone with the storytelling. Someone that can make a very good, cohesive album and has been doing it for a long time. So I got Ye and J. Cole.
Okay.
All right.
That's tough.
I'm going Baby Keem.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Out of the new, just new rappers that's just going bar for bar and just really laying the shit down, I don't think nobody really touching Baby Keem. I mean, Baby Keem got it. If there was nobody that was really to step up and just take the throne away from the old guard, I think it's Baby Keem. I think he got it. I think he got a chance for it.
Okay. I'm going with the LeBron James of hip hop. Give me Hove. So
is he active though? Is he active? Just because he dropped a freestyle, and I'm a Hove fan, American Gangster, it's in my heart.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't imagine Jay-Z being part of it.
So
I mean, y'all,
how active is he right now?
Didn't he just sell out Yankee Stadium 3 times in a row?
Yeah, but that's nostalgia.
Hold on. Didn't he just sell out 2 days stadiums in LA? Then they just had to add an extra date on, and they had to add the extra day in London.
I'm with it. I feel you. I'm a whole fan, but is he? What music has he given us besides some freestyles?
He's dropping the album either late this year or early next year.
You think so?
I know what a rollout
Nigga just
is.
so old.
I know what a rollout, but yeah.
You think this a rollout for real? Be for real. You think this a rollout?
Is Water wet?
All right.
I can't even go
I'll
to
be
the
surprised
music.
if I see the album. I think he might get on a song. I think he might do something with Beyonce.
No. Hold on. When was his last album that he dropped?
2017.
Yeah, he gone. That's not active. That's not active. That's not even a 2.
What are we?
That's not even a 2020. That's not.
You talking about that's not even
Yeah, we talking about artists that you said 2017. That's a minute ago. That's almost a decade.
What are we talking? You talking about actively are out here
actively releasing music. So have released an album in the past, let's say 5-6 years.
Are we talking a whole album?
Yeah, we're talking about an album.
I mean the body of work. I need a
EP,
single. I need a single. I need a feature. I need something.
I need a full project in the past.
You say feature because he's got the features.
I need a full album within the past 5-6 years.
I love how we my version of active is not y'all version of active.
What feature has he been on?
And so we just moved the goalpost a little bit.
What's the most recent feature he was on?
Okay, be the tiebreaker. We got DJ Anthrax in the background right now. Y'all can't hear him, but tiebreaker, should Jay-Z be a part of this draft?
Jay-Z's in a part. He's doing a rollout right now.
Y'all think it's a rollout?
You talking to two people?
I know what a rollout is too.
I know, I'm not saying you.
But no, I'm not saying it like that.
He has active features within the past 5-6 years.
I'm more so saying I think he just coming outside. Like I think he's just coming outside, and I think that's cool for an older guy to do.
Album,
he just coming outside. I don't know if he finna give us a 12, 15 songs. I don't know if he finna do that.
He's talked about it in interviews that
he hasn't done it yet. If he did it, if what you're saying is true, and he dropped it, and we was having this conversation after the drop, then I would say he active. But if he hasn't dropped the album since 2017. I'm not saying maybe active is the wrong word. He's active because he's outside and he's rapping. He's active because he's on verses. But I guess when I'm thinking about a draft, that's like drafting a retired player. He can't play no more. Those knees is done.
That's why I call him the LeBron James. So like
LeBron James is J. Cole. J. Cole and Drake are the LeBron James. Jay-Z is retired.
I'm just letting y'all know this. You thought the comments was bad now? He called Hov the Shaq.
He's Shaq right now.
One of the most dominant in the game.
Right,
what you mean? What's wrong with Shaq?
Right now because he retired.
Shaq is the top 5 player of all time.
2 years right now.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The goalpost is sideways. You just called him Shaq on the Celtics.
I'm saying
you called him Shaq number 36.
I'm more saying
come on, bro.
That LeBron just signed for 2 years. Like LeBron is still here. He's active. We see his stats from last year. I don't know Jay-Z stats from last year. I don't know his stats from like you just said 2017. That's 10 years ago. He ain't dropped in 10 years. We gonna put him. We got him top 6 right now.
That's a long time. If we talking about a draft,
we got him top 6 and he ain't dropped it.
We about to have to go play some games.
I like how we created a game. We just changed the rules. But okay.
We going Jay. We going Hov.
No. Remember in the beginning, the only 2 rules because he said timeline. I said current artist. Now we're having a disagreement on what that is, but I'm not changing the rule. I'm just saying I disagree on what current is.
Okay.
Now I went to the tiebreaker. The tiebreaker said yes, so I'm saying yes.
Okay.
We go Hov. I love Hov though. American Gangster is
nigga. No.
We all love Jay-Z. We just saying the nigga retired.
With the Celtics tape.
He's retired.
He's Shaq.
Take off the ring. He's retired.
He ain't dropped in 10 years, bro. Ain't nobody signed
my man done put
he done
put the 2 dots back over the letters. He put the 2 dots back over the letters.
2017 a long time ago to say he active.
2017 is a long time ago.
But we'll allow it.
Hey man.
So now you get the next one as well.
You got another one. You got a crazy list right now too.
I got Dot.
He got Dot and Hov.
I got Dot and Hov.
Not scared.
If I got Dot, I got Hov. A team doesn't have. It needs to work, but everybody can't play the same role. I think those 2 are very similar shooters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go in a different direction since we're talking about currently.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Larry June.
Ooh, okay.
Give me Larry June. And let me tell you why. I don't know why with this draft. I'm not saying that these people have to also work with each other. I don't know what we're doing like the draft in that aspect. But if I could see like they're in some weird world in some shape or form, I actually could see the Dot jumping in a chill June vibe without having to be extra lyrical schmirical, like where he did like with Good Flirts and something like that. Okay. I could see the type of pocket with that. Hov is the teacher out of that group. The knowledge that's gonna be dropped to a Larry June and to a Dot on to me to make sense. Give me Larry June, man.
I love that pick.
So, with my next pick, I'm going with a GOAT. I got to go with Future.
God damn.
I have to go with Future.
God damn.
So much versatility he gonna take. It's so many pockets he can get into. So many different ranges. It's so much subject matter. It's so much thing. It's too much. You know what I mean? He can come down the court, crossover, pull up from 3. He can take it to the rim, dunk on you. I'm going Future. And I don't know who touching Drake, Future, and Baby King. I don't know.
I think my list is kind of similar.
I mean, your list tough. Your list tough.
But why I say I felt like mine is kind of similar because you have 2 certified legends, and you have 1 that'll be a legend.
And I got Drake and Future who I've already known to. Come on now. I don't even got to speak on it.
They had to step away and come back, but that's okay.
They did.
That's, that's just,
they might not even all the way be back yet, but we'll see.
I do think ran to Atlanta was a business decision.
It looks day by day is looking more like a business decision, but it was a smart business decision.
An amazing. It was amazing. An amazing business decision.
It was amazing.
It was an amazing business decision.
Yeah, y'all took both of my picks, and I don't like that.
I knew he was thinking about Larry June.
I was gonna get Future, and I was gonna follow with Larry June. So right now, I'm kind of like I'm running around the room trying to figure out. I don't got no answer right now. I don't know what I'm about to say.
When we? Oh, I thought I popped the top on this. When we're drafting, are these? When we know we just had we had the conversation off air about what rap looks like. Is it straight like lyrical schmiracle? Is it straight this? Is it hip hop artists?
Yeah, hip hop artists.
Got it. No,
I'm thinking about but all 5 of my players being on the same song, and I'm having the best song in history.
Well, we ain't say that, but we can talk.
That's how I'm drafting my team right now.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I got to get some street in there. So I'm gonna go Key Glock. And I know it's a little crazy. No, I know that may seem high for a Key Glock, but I need some hard hitting Southern. Just
I like Glock.
But you know what's so crazy though? I don't think he gets the respect that he deserves
because he got a pin as well
on making a hit. Key Glock for me.
Key Glock make hits.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you.
His beat selection is insane.
Rushing Cream while I was in college was a time. That was a time, and then consistently. Like he consistently drops hits. I think just he doesn't go outside enough. And what I mean by that, not physically, like he's not being seen, but I'm just saying like he doesn't play the game enough of like media and all that for us to always see him. Mm-hmm. But his music speaks loud, so I think that's a good pick. Okay. I have high praise for Key Glock. I have no problems with that one.
And then for my 4, I'm gonna go ahead and go Wayne.
You lost me. Current Wayne, you lost me. But I'm not.
No, we're talking about. What do you mean, current?
When was the last Wayne album?
If Jay-Z gets in, Wayne gets in.
We gotta give him that. We gotta give him.
Because that just popped in my head. Like let me just get Lil Wayne then. One of the best lyricists to ever. Now, lyricists as far as wordplay, maybe not the substance, but when it comes to pen to pad, well, he don't write nothing. It's all off the dome. You hear the lighter when it start. He's one of my favorite rappers. He's who I regard as one of the best rappers alive.
So you have Kanye?
My team is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. I got Ye, I got Cole. J. Cole, Key Glock, and Lil Wayne. But we very diverse. Know what I'm saying? We got everything we need. Now, I don't know if we all on the song together. That's not how I'm necessarily looking at it. But we got everything we need as a label.
Ooh.
Yeah,
my takes might piss some people off.
So I'm coming with another hit maker. Like, I'm going hit maker. Yeah. Like, how could we not skip Gunna? I'm going Gunna. Like, let's see. I mean, I could say he like a baby Future kind of, but at the same time, he can stand on his own. And just like everybody on my list, Drake, Baby Keem, Future, Gunna, they can stand on their own, but they can mix with anybody and get the best of them. So I'm going Gunna.
I like that.
My top 4 is crazy right now.
Give me Don Toliver. I'm gonna be honest with you too here, because if I'm looking at my team right now, Don can give the hook to anybody that's on this list. Don's gonna give the hook with a Hove. Don's giving the hook with Dot. The Dot feature with Don would be nuts. The whole feature with Don would be nuts. Larry June and Don, I feel like they've worked together already. I think they have a track.
Wait, Larry and Don?
I feel like there's a track out there.
I feel like it's supposed to be one if it's not one.
If it's not, like
if it's not what they supposed to.
Yeah, but like that makes sense. And to me, when we're talking about current, one of the things I honestly have to say is Don Toliver's run right now is nuts. Mm-hmm. It's a different level run. He's had a consistent run. I don't think Don Toliver has dropped a bad project to me. Since his start of projects, to me that I know, and I know there's like the Donnie Womack and the stuff early on, But I'm talking about from like,
I like the earlier stuff. Hardcore Psycho wasn't my favorite, but not bad. Nothing bad.
No. Like I can't. Hardcore Psycho is good, but I feel like everything's gotten better. It's been kind of like this, linear. And then I feel like with Octane, it's like the common. It's like the correlation of everything. Like what I learned from this project, and the intentionality that I have on this project right here. Like even the intro. The intro is the hit. That's rare. E85. Yeah. That's most of that project touched at
E85 is crazy.
Bro, most of that project, which is hard to do, touched top 100 billboards. A lot of that project touched at a certain point. And with the legends we're talking about, it's only a few people that have done that. Cole's done it at a certain point. Drake's done it at a certain point. Dot's done it at a certain point. And I'm just talking about in the past 15.
Stop tampering.
I was trying to remember who you had on your list.
But
I gotta go
with
if you say this name, then you cheated.
I gotta go down.
I didn't even see that.
Okay.
And also
I don't know if I'm a chick picking them.
Who? So I got
you cooking. I ain't gonna lie. You
so
cooking.
I got Dante.
I wanted Don Toliver.
So look,
but I feel like Gunna was gonna be taken earlier.
I felt that way about Future. That's why I almost got Future, but I said I gotta get Cole.
You know what?
The big three still the big three. That shows you something.
Okay, so who I got? I got Kendrick, I got Hove, I got Larry June, I got Don Toliver. I think I don't need to go. I got two lyricists. I got two GOAT level lyricists. I have a soon to be GOAT level hit maker. I kind of have the underground Swiss Army knife for Larry June. I think I need to go one more hit maker. Give me Travis Scott. Give me Travis.
I don't want him on my team, so you can have him, but I know it's still a good pick. Nah, especially coming in at this late in the draft. It's a good pick.
Go ahead, give me Travis, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm more in love with Travis's earlier works than latest, but I can't sit here. You know, we talk about numbers. Mm-hmm. Speaking of numbers, you know, Larry June. But we talk about numbers. What was that what's that last song? Like, and I'm having an old nigga moment because maybe it's late. But like, I've seen what Travis has been doing on tour, stadiums. He's putting up the stadium numbers with Drake and Kendrick. He's in that touring-esque number. He's rocking 200,000.
But are you a fan of him? Obviously, numbers is cool, but are you a fan?
I'm actually a fan of Travis Scott. I'm not a stan. I'm not a Travis Scott stan. I would be lying to you if I said that. I honestly think my hot take always has been like, I think Don Toliver overall is a better artist than Travis. I think Travis is a better producer and orchestrator and a composer of music. But I think Don Toliver, the way as an artist and his vocals, it's hard to compare. But I can't deny the world that Travis puts people in, makes records. And these are good records. These are records for people to bar on. Kendrick's worked with, got a huge ass track with Travis Scott, Goosebumps.
Yeah.
So I'm going Travis Scott on this.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. You know what's funny? I feel like for me, you would probably think my list would be hella lyrical schmiracle. I go with balance for a team.
Not mad at it.
And shout out to the city. I got two Houston natives.
That's real right there. That's real. So for my last pick, it's probably gonna be a little unconventional, but I've listened to the album all day, every day since it dropped. I'm going Rylo Rodriguez. Probably not big on everybody else's list, but I think with my list, Drake, Baby Keem, Future, Gunna, Rylo, I'm touching all bases everywhere. And even if I put all five on the same track, we watching whatever y'all put together.
I'm gonna have to hear all the names at the end to really know. What I will say is going last is hard, fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it ain't no excuses. It ain't no cops. It ain't no please. You know what I'm saying? You work with the cards dealt. So that was your last one, right?
My last one.
So for my last one, I keep hearing y'all and talking about keeping it diverse, making sure you got someone that can do everything. Mm-hmm. And what I'm missing, which is one of my favorite genres, is that cruise rap, that lifestyle rap. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Currency.
Man, you know who I just whispered though? And he is Curren. He just dropped the album. But Currency is a good pick.
Currency is a great pick.
Man, Rick Ross. When you said cruise rap, I thought you were talking about like
I was gonna say Rick
luxury,
Ross,
but like
I was gonna say Rick, but I didn't listen. I haven't listened to the album.
You know what? I drafted who I drafted.
It was me.
But if I would have thought of Rick Ross,
I can't listen to Rick Ross because all I could think about is Drake saying, "If I'm flying the economy, guess who I see?"
He do be right
and
there.
Listen, I fly economy all the time. Like
that's all I fly.
That's not a joke.
Well, no,
like I fly economy all the time. But if your ops say that, and then a month later, that's what you're going viral for. That's hilarious. That's funny, and you lose.
And it's not even just the op saying this, that he's made a career off being a boss and being larger than life. So then that being your whole persona, and then you fly an economy when the one you beefing with got a plane that say Air Drake where he pulling up on the beach. That's a great bar to diss him.
And I'm sorry. Like I'm eventually gonna listen to Rick Ross, but
it was all right.
I heard it was pretty good though.
It was all right. It had a couple of moments in
I don't think Rick Ross could ever be bad. He's good. He's the guy, but I don't think he could be bad. But it's just like there's certain things in music these days that make you rush to go listen to an album. And I'm not rushing to go listen to Rick Ross right now in 2026. I'm sorry, Rick.
Yeah. No. Hey, he on the tail end. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole had to fall off for a reason. He know with every artist, you're going to go up and you're going to have to come down. You can't stay up forever.
And time waits for no man.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing too. I think sometimes with a lot of these artists, I'm not just saying with Ross, but any of them, one of the things I'm noticed, like, yo, they want to venture into something different. It's like, you know, I can't be in the NFL. You can't be in the NFL forever. You can't be in the NBA forever.
Right.
You eventually got to go transfer, you know, take that money, you got to go put it elsewhere. But this was fun.
Yeah, this was fun.
This made me tap into a different part of my brain.
Oh, actually, we're not done. We got to finish with a coach, and then we all going to say what our starting five plus the coach. So the coach is who your producer is. So I get to go. It's still on me with the snake draft. So my producer, and this is hard because I have favorite producers, and then I'm trying to think who would be best. This person is kind of in the middle of both of those. I'm gonna go Metro Boomin. I like he has really good spacing. I like the soulfulness. I like the sampling. And I just like that very dark sound that he has. That's more of my vibe.
I mean, that makes sense for the artist you have.
Yeah.
I think the only artist that it doesn't make sense for, but it would stretch their lyrical brain would be Cole.
And I got Ye on the team. I got Kanye on the team who is gonna be helping out. So he already probably one of the best producers ever to live.
I'm gonna go a little older. I mean, I'm going with Zaytoven. I think a lot of melody, the pianos. Like I think everybody that's on my list is killing those beats. Like shout out to Zaytoven. Drake, Baby Keem, Future, Gunna, Rylo.
That makes sense.
Like we're going Zaytoven.
I'm mad at that.
All right. I thought about mine real quick. I'm glad y'all didn't take mine. But for all the artists I have, if I didn't pick Pharrell, I'm done.
Okay.
If I don't,
you putting out a hit over there.
Yeah,
you putting out a hit over there.
Yeah, like if I don't have a Pharrell as the producer, as the coach, you got to think about who's on my list. I got Kendrick, Hove, Larry June, Don Toliver, Travis Scott.
Well, you got a legendary list over there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
you got heavy hitters like that. They can't even tour together.
Run your list one more time.
Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, Larry June, Don Toliver, Travis Scott, and my producer -- coach is Pharrell.
Yeah, that's hard. You probably won that one.
Yeah, he got a NBA championship over there.
Who run your team plus coach?
Drake, Baby Keem, Future, Gunna, Rylo, Zaytoven.
I might have y'all though.
You got the streets though.
Yeah, I think I got you. Kanye, J. Cole, Key Glock, Lil Wayne, and Currency. And then my producer.
Y'all cheated with Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. No. Like that's cheating.
I agree. Cheated and did
Ain't nothing wrong with, ain't nothing wrong with showing respect. There's nothing wrong with showing respect.
Can we talk about a Metro? What does Metro sound like with a currency though?
Metro and currency.
That's a conversation. I feel like that's very.
But he got
Metro
Ye too though.
To be able to do everything.
He got Ye too.
I think Metro's talented enough to know that currency is in the room and make something for currency.
I think it's the opposite. I think Metro makes what he makes a la carte. I think currency goes into Metro's world.
And that's why I almost picked Hit Boy, because Hit Boy is much more versatile to where Hit Boy can do for anybody.
Go Hit Boy.
I almost did.
I wanted to go Metro.
Yeah, I almost did Hit Boy, but Metro, his sound is more what I want to listen to. But Hit Boy can do it all. But Hit Boy done made so many songs that I don't really care about.
Yeah, nah.
Nobody went Hitmaker. They don't want no samples.
Nobody went Mike Will.
Mike, for my list, I feel
but
like
it's only 3. That's hard. It's not like we doing a full draft.
Right, and I ain't gonna lie to you. You got to figure out who works best for your team.
Yeah.
For me, like I just thought about who's already worked with and who would work well with my team.
Mm-hmm.
Pharrell to me was like, it was either Pharrell or Don Cannon.
Mm.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
you could have went anywhere with your list. Then you got Travis. He could produce.
It's tough.
You could have went anywhere with that list.
Now you know who I think about now. I didn't draft, but like none of us draft, but I think it's a conversation maybe for later on, because I know we got to move on with the show, which is Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, I low key would have.
I like Tyler, but I wouldn't have drafted him. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't have a spot for him. I love to have Tyler coming off the bench. I love to have Lil Yachty coming off the bench.
I would switch out. No, never mind. For the diversity of the list, I think Kendrick, Hove, and Tyler to me are in a similar music s. Not maybe tier wise, essentially, but like what they kind of strive and move sound wise for.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of all hit a similar pillar.
Okay.
So like maybe Larry June breaks that up, but still with my coach being Pharrell, still would have made sense with the Tyler. But I can't. I hate sometimes disrespecting Tyler, and we don't talk about him all the time. For hip hop, he's done a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's moved the needle in how we look at rappers.
Of course.
And so like I want to just shout him out for that. Like we don't talk about that much, but like I want to shout out Tyler the Creator for like really moving the needle for like it gave people that might have been in that alt hip hop space or like I'm not street enough to be a thug, but I also I'm not extra nerdy. Like I'm okay with being in this nerdy space or this and nerdy as in I care about something a lot. I feel like Tyler the Creator tapped into a nation of an audience. With that, we got to give him credit. Yeah, and none of us disrespecting him. But
shout out to Tyler. Shout out to everyone on the list. This was a fun draft. Much more drafts to come. This won't be the last time we do it. Now, this next thing I want to do, and we don't got to draft or do anything like that. We can all see if we can come to agreement on who it should be. But I was looking at, it was a post that I saw with the hook, Mount Rushmore. So you need a hook for a song. Who are you calling? And who are those 4 people that you see on the hook, Mount Rushmore?
Hook Mount Rushmore.
Dollar sign.
Okay, I got dollar sign on
Dollar. You gotta have Ty Dolla.
Current or like all time?
Current. If I was doing all time, I'm thinking about like the T-Pain and Akon.
Oh, I'm saying we going all time. We gotta have Nate Dogg.
Cool. Yeah, I'm thinking Nate Dogg as well.
So current.
Yeah, we talking about current.
You got Ty.
I got Ty.
I got Blast.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I don't know. Let's keep throwing names out there and see who ends up being the top 4. Okay. So I'm thinking Drake and Future.
I don't know about Future.
I don't know about Future right now.
Future. Listen, Future has some great hooks out there. He's a guy, but I don't know if we running the Future for the hooks. We might be running the Drake for the hooks. We're not running the Future for the hooks.
But even what's the last amazing Drake hook? I'm talking about he's giving somebody.
Well, you think Drake being on there is debatable?
It's not debatable. It just depends on what we're talking about.
When you say current,
relevancy of
when you say current right now, it's so.
And when
I don't want to even go on this tangent.
When I think about hooks, I think about like featured hook.
The hook on your song counts as well. So
okay,
if you got
so now that I have new perspective, and I would still put I'll still put Drake on there.
Yeah,
right. I'm going Drake for sure.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, I've had enough Drake clips. I'm not even trying to talk about Drake a lot. So we can say Drake then
Don Toliver.
Not for me.
Is he really? Inform me. Is he on a lot of people's hooks? I mean, he do have some.
Let's circle back to Future.
I think it have to go. So I think some of this has to be you on your own hook, but you have to be a go-to for me to call for my hook too.
I take back Don. Put Brent.
I like Brent. But is he?
I like
what?
Brent
I'm trying to think of the notable hooks that.
Right, we got to be able to think.
Brent,
like I keep thinking about different hooks from
Brent
Future that we all maybe not all know. I'm trying to think of still like let's talk about what makes a hook good. First of all, a hook need to be something that right when you hear it, you want to sing that shit back or rap that shit back. I don't know if Don is doing that for me.
Okay, that's what I said. I took Don back. I said, give me a Brent, because if she see money all around me, I look like I'm the man.
I like that. I also I like good girls, but I love bad bitches. And that's just a recent one that came to my head. But Future done been doing that for 15 years.
I might take my Blast take back, and I'm a very big Blast fan only because I think he kills every hook that he's on, but I do think he might need to be on a couple of more hooks.
And that's probably how I feel about Brent.
I want to say Lil Shimmy, but has he been on enough?
No.
He ain't been on enough?
No.
Okay.
And also too, Lil Shimmy, he just got here.
I also thought about the WeTM. And how much he's done in the hook world.
I think the guarantee that we have here is Ty
Dolla $ign for sure. We can all agree on that. We can all agree on Drake as well, right?
We can go ahead and agree. We can agree.
It get quiet. He's the best hook writer ever. But anyway, so we got Drake and Ty Dolla $ign. We both agree on that. Let's do the next two. I'm not trying to talk about it. When y'all get quiet, when I say Drake, and it's like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? We talking about hooks. Who else?
No, that dude's coming right in the comments, bro.
I welcome him. I said I'm not trying to have no more Drake clips. I'm just saying, like, Drake, right? All right, passed it. All right, Ty Dolla $ign. Now we trying to fill those last two spots.
Dang, I do like. Man, I like that my guy Blast though, bro. But I know it's a few more he needs to cause he needs a couple more, but he's gonna get there.
Yeah,
but
I feel like you gotta to be
I'm
on
not mad
Mount
at trying to put a singer on there though. I like the names you saying.
To be on the Mount Rushmore, you have to have big songs,
right?
Exactly. And it's to me, it's just, and I don't want to go on a tangent, but it's just not so many big moments in music no more. Like that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Where you know Lil Wayne had a big run where he was like the hook guy. It's just not so many of those moments, so it's hard to pick a current list of that. You know what I mean?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Brent Faiyaz his crew moment. Now he has a lot of moments after that, but I know that was
a huge. Oh yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
How many years ago?
When we just talking, 100 years ago, it's nasty.
No, I said how many years? I don't know.
It was
but Crew was insane. Like, come on now, we're gonna be listening to that 100 years from now.
And I'm not saying that. And he had stuff after that, but I'm just talking about just that one, and then all the stuff he's done after that, hook wise. I'm like,
it's a lot of people that don't got a crew.
It's a lot of people that don't have a crew. And I'm gonna be real. Crew was Gold Link is his song.
We don't even.
But Crew, I know. Yeah, I know. We know.
No disrespect.
No. We can talk about that off camera. But like the hook and Shy Glizzy's verse made that song.
Man, oh God.
For me.
So we agree they need to have big records.
I'm throwing Brent back out there.
We're going Brent. I could go with Brent. I'm good with Brent.
I'm good with
I'm good with that.
So we got Brent, Ty, Drake.
I like Ty. I mean, not Ty. I like a lot of Tyler the Creator's hooks that he does. Like I'm thinking about Earthquake. I'm thinking about. I don't think he has enough. And then when y'all talk about the big songs and other people calling on him, that's where it probably lacks. But I really like the hooks that he makes on his own albums.
I can throw Tyler on there. I'm trying to figure out who. Are we? Because singer wise, I'm trying to think. besides Ty, and also too, if we're talking about hooks, this is also too. This is what not what I hate, but like certain artists that are like the artists that don't drop a lot sometimes have the best work, but it's a low frequency of work. Because if Frank Ocean dropped more, we wouldn't even be having this.
Wouldn't even be having this conversation.
We wouldn't even be having this conversation.
What about Ye? Especially if we talking about full body of work. But again, I think y'all changed my mind a lot because y'all started talking about someone else calling. Because now I'm going to Stronger. I'm going to make him. I'm thinking about his first 3 albums. Almost every hook that was on College Dropout and Graduation is all like.
Then we got to say T-Pain.
That's what I'm saying. So if we going Mount Rushmore, we have to go all time. And then we gotta put T-Pain on there. Oh, we gotta go like
you put Akon on there.
I mean Akon, he there. Akon.
But we done went too far to now just erase the whole board.
But I'm saying if you go with Ye and you bringing up Stronger came out.
But he still.
I don't have. Kanye.
I'm not mad with him not being on the list. I'm just trying to figure out who.
I don't have Ye. I don't have if you were talking Ye. I don't have Ye over T-Pain.
Come on now, it's T-Pain, bro.
On the hook level,
it's T-Pain, bro. Let's not even.
Oh, but I see what you're saying. We started this list off saying who who's dropping now. I think I wouldn't put T-Pain, nor on a hook level. I wouldn't put Kanye on there either right now.
Well, fuck it. We can have the last spot be a super old person that's all time. Who's the all time hook person?
T-Pain.
Then we gonna say T-Pain.
And they hurt my heart when they didn't know who he was at Streamer University.
T-Pain.
Yeah.
But you also got to think about it. I'm not gonna not in a bad way. I'm just not disclosing anybody's age here. But like you got to think about the streamers are 18.
Still.
So like what year is this? 20.
I was in love with a stripper before I went to a strip club.
That's a fact. I was thinking about buying girls drink before I had drunk.
What? Let me buy you one. I'm gonna go get that milk carton for you. I got you.
Nah, for real. Yeah, nah. T-Pain deserves that. He definitely gonna come with that hook.
Oh.
Who you got for us?
Let me bring this back closer. A name of hooks we don't think about is Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, he one of them ones.
Oh my gosh.
He one of them ones.
But he had a run. It was pretty concentrated. It was a nasty run, but it was very. How many years did he have?
It might have been.
He went crazy for whatever those years were.
5-year run where it was just haymakers.
I don't know.
I'm talking about haymakers.
Yeah, he was going.
Blame it, hook. It's his song, but blame it's hook is crazy.
Yeah, that's the better Mount Rushmore though with the all time. Actually, because you can put people like that.
Oh my god.
Oh, bruh.
Jamie was going crazy. Shout out to Jamie Foxx, bro.
Well,
you don't get your just due.
Fall for you.
Jamie don't get his just due. Shout out to Jamie, bro.
Y'all think hooks are less important these days?
Oh wait,
I think they're more important these days, but I just think it's so much music.
Slow jams. Oh my god.
So much music that it's just not. Stuff don't stick these days. You know, it's here today, gone tomorrow with a lot of stuff.
But if we still had the hooks. I think now, if you think about the hooks back then, I feel like trying to make a really good hook can come off corny in 2026.
I don't think so.
I beg to differ. I think what it is the ears. I don't want to say the ears are different, but the it's a clip error. So even like I think people appreciate quality when they hear quality. But since like everything's about memes and attention, and like
dances,
definitely dancing, but and reactions now, there wasn't reactions like that back in the gap where like people really just honed in hard on just one thing. Like I'll give you an example. I don't think people think hooks are corny, but have you seen the XXL freshman freestyles?
I hate what they've done with that. But go ahead.
It's a guy named Lareezy out of New Orleans, and I hate how people. It is kind of a funny moment, but you know how New Orleans they say "one" like that little stuff like that, and so he kind of did that in the beginning of his freestyle, and people stopped and started laughing like, "Bro, this is ass, bro. Why is he doing it?" I'm like,
nah, Lareezy can rap.
But see, that's the thing. They stopped it. the video in 2 seconds. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna make this the meme and the funny moment. But then when he started rapping, he was killing it. Mm-hmm. But I was like, oh, to what you're talking about, like, is it corny? I don't think people are saying it's like a good hook is corny. I think what happens is people aren't trying to listen to the music. Mm-hmm. They're trying to find the moment in the music.
That's exactly what it is.
But for even us, we all love music, and I feel like we're struggling to come up with names for the new Mount Rushmore of people who are making good hooks. So I agree with you that I don't think hooks are corny by no stand, but what is it?
The structure of songs is a lot different now, too. The songs are a lot shorter. Like, we're not getting those songs that got verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse. We getting chorus, verse, and sometimes that might be the end of the song. Yeah. Like, they might not even come back to that. Like, mm-hmm. So the structure of the songs, how long the songs are, like, streaming has changed how all of this stuff works now. And a lot of the artists, I could imagine they get lazy. Like, you know, they're not going to listen to the whole 3 minutes and 30 seconds of my song. So I'm going to try to catch their attention right here and keep it, and then it's going to be over with.
Yeah.
I believe that. I also want to add to that. That's a really good point as well. I also kind of want to add to that is that, like, damn, did I just have an old moment?
We could be old niggas.
What you're saying, I agree with, and why I feel like that would make the hook even more important. The fact that you got to catch their attention so quick and a song so short that now your hook got to be crazy because it's something to remember. But I think I'm kind of contradicting myself because I'm trying to think, and I'm like, well, there are still good hooks out there. It's less about there not being a lot of good hooks. It's more about the dominance of certain artists being on top, and we have the conversation all the time of, oh, who's that next generation, and it's not that pure dominance of T-Pain went on a crazy run, Lil Wayne was on this crazy run. We don't have those crazy runs.
But you know what I think it is too? I think we also get music fatigue, and I think that's something we don't talk about as much now, is that there's a lot of music, there's so much music to intake, and we were just talking about, like, why aren't we thinking about who has these amazing hooks? It's not that I don't think we're not thinking about it, it's that it's so much music you have to kind of cipher through now that it's like there are good songs being put out there, but we're just like, oh, I actually have to think now about what stuck out to me out of all the songs I've heard. So, like, on a Thursday, 10 albums can drop. I'm gonna be real. I'm not listening to 10 albums before Monday.
You have to be intentional about listening to these things and sitting down to listening to them and going back to it. Because, I mean, like, there's so much music and it's so accessible now. I don't have to go and put a CD in and just listen to this right now, and I'm stuck listening to this. If I don't want to listen to this, like, if I get the track 4 of your album and I don't like it, I'm going back to what I was listening to 2 days ago. And that's the name of the game, though.
Yeah,
and I might not come back to your album.
I mean, if you don't come back, then it's not good enough. But I think things can be still good, and people don't go back just because they forget about it.
You just said that it might not be good enough. Sometimes it is good enough, and I just did not give it my attention. Because there's a lot of times where I might go back to something like, dang, I didn't even know this was on there. But
but this being on there versus it being a good album is two different things. So you're saying you're getting the track 4 and you're leaving. For me, you're done. If I listen to the first 4 or 5 songs and it's not good unless you're one of my favorite artists, then you're done and I'm never going back. So that's on you to make sure your first couple of songs, especially in this day and era where the attention span is so low, those first couple of songs gotta catch people.
No, I see both of y'all's points.
No,
I see both of you. I think sometimes too, I think you can listen to something, but you're not really listening. It's a lot of times I listen to music and I'm trying to force myself to listen to music, and it actually could be good. I'm just not in the headspace. You ever talk to somebody and they're not ready to receive the information that you're telling them?
Yeah.
This is the same thing like that. You're actually talking to them, but like it might take them a second for that information to be like received. I think it's the same thing with music. It's like sometimes that you have to be in that space to receive really what's being played. If I try to force myself to listen to albums, it's gonna be bad. Like, cause like I'm not gonna give it a fair shake. It's hard for me to be like, when people are like, you gotta listen to this now, I'm be like, I gotta get to it. Yeah. Whenever I get to it, where I can have the open focus. Most of the time for me, that's like on a long drive. A certain time period after the day, I put out to like, I'm just gonna listen to music right now. I'm not gonna answer the phone. I'm not gonna try to handle my emails. I'm not gonna do anything else for 30 minutes. I'm gonna just listen to music. Now, if I do that, I can truly focus on the song.
No, I'm the same way, and I may force myself, but it's also like you're saying, if I get to and it's not that right place, and I'm like, okay, I'm working out right now. Okay, this is when I put the Future album on, or I'm pre-gaming. This is when the Future album comes on, not when I'm just on a drive. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Baby Keem, okay, it's a little late. This is not the time for it. Okay, maybe in the morning where I'm have a little bit more energy. Yeah. So for me, it's all about what I'm doing and how I'm feeling. But I am going to try to remember that. Oh, well, that R&B album I really want to listen to, and I try to listen to it at 2 p.m. Okay, now it's 8 p.m. Let me go to that.
I'll give you a prime example today. It was last year. It was 2025. Bieber dropped. Odio dropped. I think Larry June dropped. And somebody else dropped. That was big. But I can't think of the other artists right now. But Giveon. Giveon dropped. And I was like, that's a lot of music. Mm-hmm. And I think out of all those projects, I think I ended up listening to Odio's project the most. But it was like I had to listen to those albums in increments because I'm like, yo, I can't listen to all these albums in one day and be intentional about listening to these albums. It's like I need to get the Bieber album a good listen, and it was a really good album. It's just not something I'm gonna go back to all the time. Like I gave the Giveon out. I'm not about to listen to Giveon while I'm working out.
But why do you need to listen to it all that week or that day?
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. So like what I'm saying is like I kind of had to space it out and then put everything in a certain setting. Okay. So like when everything dropped, I think societal and social media pressures, especially in the industries that we're in with media, everything is quick. Mm-hmm. Who can get something out the quickest? Mm-hmm. So I think naturally you run to the music because you want to be current with the takes. Mm-hmm. Right. And unpopular way to do it, which is to take your time, because then your take comes a little bit later. Mm-hmm. So like for me, even that's how I have to structure my music intake is like, what is like for me, what works for me. And so what works for me at that time is like I could listen to the Bieber album the same day, cool, but I can only focus on the Bieber album today. Then the next day I might be like, okay, do I have the capacity to listen to another album? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me listen to Giveon. And then I might give it a couple days in the middle. And then it's like, okay, I'm going to listen to Odio now. Mm-hmm. I've been waiting on this project, but I had to get these other two projects out the way. Mm-hmm.
But do that give you the chance to really live in an album? Like, does that give you a chance to go back and like really enjoy some of those songs because you're moving on so quick because there's so much music?
To me, yes, because I can listen to and understand 3 or 4 albums. Mm-hmm. And what'll end up happening is I'll listen to some of them because I'm not listening to them all on the same day. Mm-hmm. And then I know what I heard. And then I can go back. Because what'll happen is I'll find my songs within the albums that I'll just keep going back to. And I'll just keep going back to that, which will keep making me revisit probably the whole project. And so that's why I said with the Bieber album, like the Bieber album was good, but like there wasn't, for me, it wasn't like I have to run back and keep listening to this album. So I went back and checked it back out. And I was like, okay, this is good.
So not to go like on a crazy tangent, but like what's the last no skip album y'all heard? Like where y'all was like, okay, I'm listening to, like, I love this right here. This taking me somewhere.
It's a couple for me. First of all, I think that Swag album, if you're talking about Swag from Justin Bieber, I don't know if that has any skips. That's not the one I would say, but just because you were just talking about Justin Bieber, I don't think there's a single skip on Swag for me. Chance, I don't know. It might have been a skip on Chance album. Let me think.
My last no skip album. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe I'm a prisoner of the moment. Labor of Love by Blast.
You love Blast.
Blast hard though, and so
what did he say? I ain't heard one bad Blast song. So Blast to me and Larry June are kind of in a similar boat. And hold on.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you cook.
Larry June.
Because I feel like you selling Blast short when you say that, but I'm gonna let you cook.
Oh nah, this is actually a compliment. They're consistent. And like I love how Blast makes music. I love the feel, the thing. To me, Blast doesn't ever drop off in like projects to me. So like I'm like, he's a consistent player. So the thing is with Blast, I'm like, to me, he always keeps pushing his needle higher. Because the comp and comparison would either be Larry June or Don Toliver, where I feel like their album, they keep going like this.
See, I get what you're saying. So like with Blast, I like Blast so much that I might not even know the name of some of his songs. I just play them. Like, it just plays.
He's just good.
It's easy. He just good.
He's just good.
You know what I mean? And it don't sound like I'm, but it don't sound like I'm listening to the same song though.
I'm not
say,
talking about like this. My bad. I'm sorry, but like I'm not saying like the same.
Yeah.
Song. I know the take I said earlier when I was talking about Larry June. Like a lot of it beats sound similar. I'm not saying
a lot
that.
Of repetition.
I'm not talking about that way and consistent. I'm saying in the way of consistent of he's consistently good.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm saying that in that rate. I would never say Larry June. Cause I'm a Larry June fan. I can say his sound sometimes can come off repetitive. But like a lot of artists do that when they don't take a break.
Exactly.
Like even this new project, there's new sounds on this new Larry June album that I'm like, it's not out your wheelhouse, but I can tell that somebody pushed you a little bit more to make a different type of track. And so that's kind of the same thing with Blast on this Labor of Love album. Like I could tell, like to me, it's no skips, and it almost feels like you got out your deal with Red Bull. You documented the whole process. I think he even switched up his team a little bit. You could tell he kind of went visibly ghost. Like, I'm not physically out the way, but I've recalibrated everything. But the music is still good. And actually, it might be a little bit better right now in that pocket.
My two answers to your questions would be Black and Brent Faiyaz. And then you're saying Blast, and it started making me think: is it harder for a rapper to have no skips than the R&B? Because I feel like a lot of the albums that I'm thinking about that have no skips for me are all R&B.
It's easier for R&B artists because it's a vibe. You know what I mean? Like rap, you take it so many different places and so many different beats. R&B albums, sometimes they get in a little pocket, and you know it's cool with a little pocket. But I'm more so when I'm asking about the no skip album. I mean, like, we used to have albums, say 10 years ago or so, we used to get like 6 or 7 hits out of the album. We don't have those no more.
Well, that's a whole different question.
We don't have those type of albums anymore.
I also, this is gonna sound bad, I also think hits can be bought. And that's another thing too. Not to say they're not good.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we already know. We know.
Like label budgets is different now. Hit budgets are different now. That's a different thing. But I think you're 100% correct. But also, what I will say to what you said about like R&B and rap, I think singing has always been easier on the ears than rap. Rap is a lot of thinking and digesting of words.
Yeah.
Singing could be like just like a melody. Like you're just singing a riff. A riff ain't sometimes a word, it's just a sound. And that could be dang near your hook. It's kind of easy to go along with.
Yeah.
And so when we think about rap, it's like 4 bars, 8 bars, 12 bars, 16. It's like da 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 da. These are all words. Da 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 da. Like that's kind of a harder thing to keep up with. And some people just don't want to keep up with all that. And that's why like a lot of your hits, even when they come from rap, are still melody, simple word, hook type of songs. Like if we notice, like your most lyrical schmirical songs aren't normally your hits. They're like the songs that the rappers love. It's songs that we might love as rap and hip hop culture, but they're not always the hits, because to those who aren't, for even us being on a platform like this, and shout out We the Music, shout out WeTM, you know what I'm saying?
We talk music.
We the Music, we talk music. Everything is
we
music
all
here.
Love it. Yes, sir.
We all here, you know what I'm saying? My bad, I don't like to butcher people's stuff.
No, you
it's
good,
been a long day. And so, but just in general, for us to even have this discussion, we care about music probably more than the most.
Absolutely.
So for the fly-by listener, they just want to hear something easy. We care about intricacies. A lot of people don't care about intricacies. So, like, I say that to say, like, to go back to the original point before I start rambling. I think that's why I say, like, when we talk about no skip albums and stuff like that, R&B's easier because, like, it's just smoother on the ears, and sometimes it's less words to digest than rap.
Right. No, that's a fact. And when you're talking about hits, because I think a lot of times I hear someone say hits, like how you were saying we don't get 7 or 8 hits, and I instantly go to, well, yeah, I do. And I'm thinking about favorites on an album for me.
Yeah.
But you're talking about hits as far as the numbers being crazy. Okay. Well, I usually don't like the hits from an album anyway.
Not even numbers per se. I'm more so just saying like cultural moments, like where we all agree that this is one for us. Like,
and I've never been on the same page with whatever that is, because the radio songs, the singles, a lot of times I might not go to an album based on their single, and then I'll go to the album and the single will be my least favorite song on the album.
That's because you hear it so much though.
No, that's just because I like more of a slower tempo, and the radio singles and the hits are a little bit more party and upper and very super duper catchy, and that's just not my vibe.
That's an upbeat tempo thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's why that might be why, like, I know we just talked about Larry June. You're not gonna probably hear Larry June on the radio as much due to the tempo of the music. Same thing with a Currency.
And I hate that. And so, why we can't have slower stuff on the radio and those be the hits?
Because
why a hit got to be upbeat? Why we always got to be like this?
I don't. Because you hate me when I talk business. I ain't gonna. You hate me when I talk music business.
I absolutely don't.
But like, it's like, what songs are gonna make the ad dollars more, or like, and at the same time, what songs are getting pushed? And what happens is it's normally that formula of the ad dollars, the radio money, the labels, what they want to push. Everybody, like, I think there's like I think we all agree here that we love B-sides when it comes to albums. The B-sides sometimes are better than the hooks.
But
I mean, not the hooks. Than the hits.
We are in the minority of that, though. A lot of people don't like B-sides. A lot of people are not diving into albums. A lot of people are listening to the ones that everybody says, okay, this is the music right here.
And you know why? Because guess what? When they push that song, cha-ching.
So they seen it on TikTok. They seen it on the commercial, like you saying. I think you got a good point with the ads, because ads usually do call for maybe a more upbeat type of song.
And also too, radio DJs are being told what to play. A lot of them, like a lot of them don't have the freedom to play what they want to play all the time, and then that's been like the major thing with radio. I remember like whenever I had my internet radio show, and I wasn't necessarily told what to play. This is back 2020 to like 2022. And we were getting new artists playing on the station, this, that, and the third. But you start studying the business, because like our show, we had an hour-long show, but it was broken up into increments because the ads had to be in there at a certain point. So I'm like, okay, so even if we're getting the views, but if people aren't staying to the ads, like we're kind of losing this battle. Like the business not gonna go right. So it's almost like, okay, you have to make the songs connect with this. So you can want to be the most underground, not grungy, but like you can want to be the most underground radio station with the slow tempo or the most yearning, the most slow thing. But once people yawn and click off the station, it's bad for business. You're going into the ads. And so like, and that's just in that business mind frame. Like for us and what this is in podcasting, it's different. You have the autonomy to say who we like, promote who we like, whatever. But when it comes to like that AdSense in that world,
yes, that's a fact. Anything else on that board important to y'all before we get up out of here?
Ooh, we did that. You want to talk about that third thing? We kind of just talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, pretty much.
The
songs of the summer.
Well, the one thing, as far as DJs being told what to play, I don't like that, and I don't like the fact that we're still hearing the same songs
on the radio.
On the radio, but in the clubs, it's the same rotation since forever. Now, we got some great DJs out there that are going crazy. Shout out to y'all that's spinning it in. But it is a certain group of songs that's still being on replay for a very long time.
You know what? I don't know. I don't want to misquote this DJ, so I'm not going to say who said it. But they were pretty much saying that you don't think that we want to dive into a B-side or into a bag,
you're going to lose the crowd.
Yeah, most of the crowd is not music lovers. Like, I know a lot of people say, like, I'm doing
what I was just saying.
Yeah, it goes back to what we were just talking about. A lot of people want to be like, no, I need to do an event for the music lovers. The music lovers is actually a very small percentage of people than what you really think. Like, I remember it was an event in Houston called Physical Therapy, and about this one DJ named DJ Double Dutch, and I remember like how fast that event took off. Like it was an underground type of feel event. Like this, like Houston and house and up tempo has never really been a thing because we're such a slow down culture. So this is like 2021 when I first started going to the event. I think the event lasted until like 2024. And up front, I was like, bro, this is different. They playing different records. It's something like you're not hearing what you're hearing at normal spots. Yeah. And the music never really changed. But what ended up happening is the event got so local, which is to a degree, like on a business side, I'm glad that event scaled. But the event got so local, once people started going in there, they started like just standing. Because the music lovers started getting outweighed by the clout chasers. And so what ended up happening is the feel changed in the moment. And so what I'm noticing is what a bunch of DJs, I think a lot of DJs want to get in their musical bag. That's why you have to have certain events like I hate to plug myself here, but like a TO Fest, or you have to have these different type of events where DJs can just play. Mm-hmm. Because when they go into the format of a club, yes, that's the check, but also too, you kind of know what you're getting into. It's like I hate to say you're just the background noise, but like they should be the forefronting thing, but they're not allowed to be the whole curation because people just want to hear what they want to hear that for.
And I think that makes sense. One, a lot of people are having curated events, so I think that's good, and DJs are fighting back, and you can find it if you're looking for it. But it does make sense if you're in a setting where people are drunk and having a good time. People want to hear songs that they can sing to and they can rap to. And you got to have the whole crowd on your side. So that makes it be a very small selection of songs you can play that's going to get everybody going. So that's going to be the same song.
Dreams and Nightmares was the number one song at midnight for what, 11, 12 years?
They had a run.
I know they can't. Anthrax, am I right or wrong? Just nod your head. Okay, so like, that's kind of like the thing.
They just stopped playing that, but they ain't stopped playing No Hands, Roscoe Dash.
But what's wrong with No Hands? You want to retire No Hands?
I mean, I like Roscoe Dash and No Hands. Shout out to y'all, but I'll be okay with not hearing that again in the club.
I'm trying to retire all songs that talk about
never retire swag surfing.
Somebody else.
Never retire swag surfing.
Like, why are we trying to?
No, but we can walk in the club and fuck everybody. That can stay.
Whoa.
You talking about to walk around the club?
I'm not even saying pause. I was just saying
okay.
Aggressive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's overly. It's a good song.
Like
the DJ yesterday played.
I think it's cool if the people is cool, but a lot of time it get played where the people not cool, and then now I'm looking. I'm just like
the DJ yesterday played. I smoke, I drink. I'm supposed to stop, but I can't.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm mad at that. I ain't gonna lie.
And it matter if you drunk, because the same song, I'll be real mad at, like, why you playing that? But then as soon as I get drunk, yeah, I smoke. Then it can be a vibe.
I'm not mad at none. I don't for maybe nostalgia purposes. I don't want to retire.
What about all of them in a row though? That's insane.
That's nasty.
But that shows the crowd that was in there.
That was nasty rotation right there.
We can retire MCs that talk too much on the mic.
It's an art. It's a balance, and you got to have a little touch of comedy, and not too much touches of aggression.
Man, I think this. I think a great MC carries a party. I think a terrible one ruins it in a heartbeat. I think DJs sometimes need to know what their strong suits are because I don't think every DJ is a good MC. Mm-hmm. And every MC ain't a DJ.
And that's why you can get an MC, so you ain't even got to worry about
that. Man, I've seen it. I've seen people be like play the song. Nah, this that new shit y'all don't understand. Da 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 da. I was like, bro, just play the track.
Yeah,
just like play the track, and it's almost like Nah, I had to do this one for my brother. I was like, bro, we didn't come here
for your brother.
For your we didn't come here for the monologue.
No, that's a
we
fact.
didn't come here for the. I'm spending my hard-earned money on this yak right now, and now I'm trying to hear music, and all of a sudden I hear yap.
Yeah,
I didn't come here for yap.
Yeah, no, it's a balance for sure. But Houston definitely got a lot of good DJs. So shout out to all the good DJs out there that's doing their job and doing it in a big way.
Shout out to the DJs worldwide though too. You know what I'm saying? All over. You know, this everywhere, man.
It's everywhere, but I don't know if they got good DJs everywhere. When I go travel and I'm in a spot, I notice a difference between a Houston DJ and a DJ where I'm at. Usually,
what city has the worst What city have you had the worst DJ experience?
Any place that don't got a lot of black people.
What, you got it? Okay. But you got to give me
Wyoming, y'all DJs.
No, Denver.
Denver. They don't have a nightlife though.
Well, that's my point. When I was in there, they
don't have a nightlife, then you can't expect for them to have good DJs.
That's why I'm
because it's not a good
DJs
profession.
Yeah,
it's like going to
all the good DJs gonna go somewhere.
Asking for a good basketball trainer.
Man, okay, so you said Denver. Ooh, I'm trying to rival this. What city to me does not have good DJs?
I've been to a lot of white cities, so I thought about Portland.
Yes, but like
I can't see Portland. But see, I
could imagine Portland don't have.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
That's my point.
Ooh,
Orlando.
I wouldn't even look for DJs there.
Never been out.
You know, a place like I'm not gonna say they don't have good DJs, but like I've only heard 2 out of this city that I've had I've had a real good DJ time, like experience listening to them. Miami.
Good DJs or not?
I've been in Miami a lot.
They play the sped up music.
Yeah, but even then it's just like I feel like Miami culture, they're not paying attention to the music, so a lot of that stuff can get swept under the rug. I know a couple of good DJs out there in Miami, like shout out to DJ Speaker Box, it's somebody I've tapped in with out there, but like other than that, like Miami DJs been kind of in. Now, someone could prove me wrong all day. I'm just saying my experiences in Miami, and I could have just went to the wrong spots.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't been the best.
Yeah,
when it comes to the DJ. So.
Well, if you a DJ in one of the cities we named that we shitting on, and you think you like that, go ahead and put it in the comments so we can see if you actually like that. While you're there, make sure you like and subscribe. We appreciate y'all watching this another episode of We Talk Music, and we'll see you next time.
You talk music.
Yep.
And we're the music.
And don't forget it.